Hey everybody, it's Nick. I'm back. I want to give you a couple fast little tips that I was thinking of in my head for you guys. Real estate, I'm going to get right into it. And by the way, all these videos is me being me. I'm talking to you how I would talk to my best friend at a coffee shop. You know, just me to him, just like me to you. Uncensored, this is me. Just so you know, I'm a little wacky and crazy at times, but here's the deal. Real estate is a people business, okay? It's a house business, but really it's a people business, okay? There's a lot of things I can get into here as far as people go. Let me just tell you, number one, when you're buying a house, you're dealing with the seller. If they don't like you, if they think you're a jerk or cocky or unsympathetic, if you're buying like an estate or something, for example, and you're just all business when their mom just died, or whatever the case may be, or they're getting divorced, they're filing bankruptcy, whatever the case is, you need to make them like you. And you need to sell them on you. If they don't like you as a person, and they're not connecting you or getting rapport, it's probably not going to go anywhere, you know, regardless of even how good your offer may be. I've purchased deals from people where they've actually gotten higher offers. Nothing, I mean, it's not like I said 30 and some other guy said 60 and they went with me because they liked me. I'm not saying, I mean, that's a little extreme. But in general, when we're playing with a few bucks or a little difference, a few $1,000s maybe, and they've told me this, and that's how I know that. They've been like, you know what, the other guy said this and that, he was just real fast in and out, I didn't know too much about him, and, you know, I guess what I'm getting at is sit down with these people. Talk to them. Find out what their goals are. Are they going to buy a car with this money, or do they need to pay off some debts? Get to know them. Get to know their situation, so you can better accommodate them and just in general gain rapport and build a small relationship. You're not going to be best friends with these people. Most likely after the deal closes, I'd say 8 times out of 10 you're never going to talk to them again. I have had deals where they're like, call me when the house is done. We want to see how nice it is. Blah blah blah. And that's fine too. But in general, we're not talking about a long-term relationship, just a short-term little, hey, I like you, I'm expressing interest in you, and I want to learn a little bit about you and who you are, because human nature is to gravitate and like people that are like that. If you meet somebody and they're interested in you and they ask questions about you and they have a sincere curiosity, not a little BS questionnaire you got to go through the motions with them. I'm talking about sincere, just interest and curiosity. They'll like you and they'll sit down with you and talk to you. And if they're comfortable with you, and you make a reasonable offer. I mean, you still can't fire off a super low ball and think, but if you make a reasonable offer, where it's still a super good deal for you, and they really like you, they're going to most likely go with it. And this is just from my experience. This isn't a theory, and none of this stuff I ever tell you guys is it's some type of theory that may work or should work in the right situation. I'm talking about this works. It's happened to me firsthand numerous times. They've told me, you know what, a couple more guys were going to look at it, but you seemed really fair. We liked you. We feel really comfortable with doing business with you. So we just told them that it was already sold, and they end up working out an offer with me there and taking care of it then. Or they've had people look prior and, yeah, so and so wanted to give us a couple more dollars, but we really, we really like you. So I mean, that's the point. I don't want to stretch it out too far, but that's one end of it. People who trust you and like you are more likely to do business with you. And yes, numbers matter, and they always matter, and that's the bottom line. We're here to make a profit. But you got to go a little further than just like, here's my best offer, have a nice day, call me if you're interested. I mean, there are guys who do that. They walk through a house, here's my card, I'll give you $25,000. Call me if you want to talk business. Forget that. That doesn't work. Second thing, people, just in general, and I'll talk more about this in a future video, but you need a team of people. You need relationships. It's all about relationships, whether it be your realtor, your title company. Don't just go in there, do business with them, and then say, see you later. Go out to lunch with them. Talk to them. When you're fresh on someone's mind and fresh as like more than just a business acquaintance and you're kind of friends with them, they're gonna think of you when they want to refer somebody to you, or I think you get my drift here. So that's really important, relationship building in real estate. It's a house business technically, but at the end of the day, it's complete 90% of people business. If everyone hates you, you're not going to make you can make money actually, but you'll make 5 times the money if you have a lot of strong relationships out there, like I said, with realtors, title companies, whoever, because they're going to think of you in situations, because you're a little more than just that guy that does a deal with me here and there, and just all business. Get to know them a little bit. Ask about their kids. Get a little personal. There's nothing wrong with getting a little personal. You don't have to dive deep into people's situations, but more on the surface personal stuff, just enough to be a little tighter than straight-faced business acquaintances. So I don't want to make this video too long. Everyone's busy. I understand that. I don't want to watch 30-minute videos, 20-minute videos. I'm coming out with more, but in general, it's a people business. And there's other things too that you're going to want to focus on, and there's other people too that you're going to want to deal with and have like you and gain rapport with. Real estate you need a big Rolodex when you're a real estate investor, and it's okay if you're just starting. Don't get discouraged, like, oh my God, this is going to take forever. You can do it in a short period of time. It's not genius work. You can be dumb as rocks and make a fortune doing this stuff. And if you're an introvert and you're scared to meet people, that's okay too. You don't have to be Mr. Outgoing or Mr. or Mrs. Outgoing or loud, hey, how you doing, shake hands, one of those flash. You don't have to be like that, okay? You just have to shake hands, smile, and go out to lunch once in a while with people, and just, like I said, an hour conversation. And as shy or timid as you may be and worried about meeting new people or whatever, believe it or not, when you just force yourself to have that just interest, like, what do you do or how do you do it? My cure for that kind of is just raw curiosity. It just breaks all ice, makes people so comfortable. It's kind of a unique thing that I've done for years. If people just see that you are just a curious person and you're just like, hey, how do you do this? Or how did you get there? Or all types of stuff. And just, that's how I found some of my mentors. Just like, I want to be you. Not, I'm in business-wise. Like, I want to be where you're at. Like, just, how did you do this? Or how did you get over that? Or how did you overcome this obstacle? So, I can go on and on and on about people and how important it is to connect with different people, and I will come out with other stuff about that. But I just want to give you that fast tip. I just want to tell you real fast, if you like this video, like it on the screen here, and also if you want to share it. But please subscribe to my channel here, Thrive 365, because that way the second another video comes out that I put it up on YouTube, it'll go straight to your inbox. I think it's email or like your YouTube inbox or whatever. I think it's your email, but you'll be notified, bam. So as soon as I put it out, you can get the latest and greatest information from Nick. So that's it for today. I'll put another one up in the next couple days, but I just like these fast little tips that I know help, and it's a little bit outside of the box. It's not your average, like, boring, this is how you find deals. I mean, I'm going to show you all that, but it's these unique little twists that I put on things that I think have worked really well for me, and I have a track record of using these little things, so I'm sure it'll help you. Just, again, not your average advice, kind of little twist on things. But again, I would say, if anything, just be curious, especially if you're new in investing, or even if you're not new in investing. Just ask a lot of questions. No one's going to knock you for that. So, it's a people business. See you soon.